Hi, friends. Now, this lesson is really just going to feel like an extension from the previous lesson because in the previous lesson, we were just comparing two four-digit numbers. Now we're going to be giving them three four-digit numbers and they're going to be ordering them from least to greatest. So we're still working on that standard grade 3, number sense and operations, standard 1, understand the place value of four-digit numbers. We're still focusing on that same benchmark. So yesterday we plotted and compared whole numbers. Now we're going to be also ordering those, but they'll still be plotting and comparing as a part of ordering. So you have a problem similar to this to open up with the students. Really, only difference in today and yesterday is three numbers, and now we're putting them in order from least to greatest. Same strategies. We can use the number line to compare the numbers and order them from least to greatest. So with this one, we could put 4,326. It's going to go right here about halfway in between. And then 4,315. All right, well, that's going to go here to the left of 4,326. And then, of course, 4,372, a little bit less than halfway in between 4,350 and 4,400. Okay, we know continuing to stress with students on the number line, you're going to help build such a strong foundation for their future if we spend a good amount of time on the number line and having them reinforce when the numbers go to the right, the numbers get larger. Okay, now they can also use their place value charts. I do have some place value charts here that have three spaces. I've got some extra if you wanted to copy it, laminate it, give a student a strip so that you don't have to keep making copies. Might be a great strip for them to have at their desk. Okay, so we've got 4,326, 4,315, and 4,372. Now, when we're comparing with place value, we continually reinforce that we always start with the largest place value first to compare our numbers. Largest one is the thousands. They all have a 4. All right, well, let's compare the hundreds. They all have 300s. Great, let's go to the tens now. Okay, now we see some differences. Now, what I like to just get students in the habit of doing is just labeling them 1, 2, 3 from smallest to largest. So when I compare these three, the 1 is the smallest, so I'll label that 1. 2 comes next, so that would be the second one. And 7 is the largest, that would be the third one. Now, I don't want to get students confused. These ones are not the same. I want to just get them in the habit of labeling them 1, 2, 3, small, medium, largest. So then they will put those in order. So the smallest, 4,315. Then next, 4,326. And then the largest, 4,372. Now, what I like having students do then is to go back and look at those numbers on the number line to see how the numbers, when we're writing them from smallest to largest, they should line up the same place on the number line. Now, I did include a PDF, like I said, in case you want to print this off and laminate it when they're comparing three numbers. Please take some time to have them, at least with some of them, to place them on the number line after they compare them, if they choose using the place value charts, just so we can continue to reinforce and see that as we move to the right, the numbers get larger. Also, as we're working with this, one thing I shared in the parent video is just keeping in mind that the strategy that's the easiest for us may not be the strategy that's easiest for the student. That's why it's so important to show them these strategies. I like the place value chart. It's easier for me because I'm very analytical. My spatial reasoning, you do not want me to try to get somewhere without having a good set of directions. But you may have people like my sister who are phenomenal with her spatial thinking. And so she might much prefer using the number line and can just visually see the numbers in order on the number lines. So we just show them all the strategies, let the students pick the one that is most efficient for them, but also do encourage using the number line, even if they just use the place value chart, to at least just place them on there so they can see that on the number line, the numbers get larger as we go to the right. Awesome. Thanks for joining, my friends. I hope I'll see you in another video.